Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's Saturday evening, time to make some soap. So I'm going to be doing a pretty simple soap this evening. I'm going to be using Brambleberry's Lingonberry Spice. Haven't used it in a while. This is what's left over. If you've used it, you know how incredible it smells. There's a drawback. It does discolor to tan. I like a strong scent, so you might as well say it discolors to brown. Okay, that being said, today's soap is inspired by my friend and soapy sister, Denise from Adjusted Apothecary. Denise posted a video not too long ago about soap turning brown. She used a blueberry fragrance that smells great apparently because her customers love it, but it turns brown, and I get it. You know, who wants to smell blueberry and brown soap? And she just doesn't like brown soap in general. I'm here to see if perhaps I can convince her otherwise. I usually don't buy fragrance oils that discolor, but sometimes they smell so good you have to go with it, and I'm not opposed to brown soap in certain instances. So what I'm doing is using the discoloring fragrance oil. I'm going to be doing white that will be unscented. I'm going to be doing black with activated charcoal and brown with cocoa powder. Those will be the two that are scented, and this fragrance oil is strong enough that those two colors will give the soap a nice fragrance. So Denise, maybe I can change your mind. If you don't like the blueberry you're using because it turns brown, there are other companies that make blueberry that doesn't discolor. I personally have used one, blueberry jam from Brambleberry, that doesn't discolor. So give it a shot. I think Nature's Garden makes a blueberry that doesn't discolor. Give it a shot, let's see. But anyway, I'm going to be making a white, black, and brown soap. The black and brown will be scented with Brambleberry's Lingonberry Spice. Let's go through the usual process. Get a light emulsification. Separate it into 3 containers. Color it, scent it, and pour it. So here we go. We'll make a little noise, get just a barely light emulsification. I almost certainly will hit it again with the stick blender once I have it separated and colored. This is just to get a barely trace emulsification. And that's all I'm going to do to start. I am soaping pretty warm, about 120, because I definitely want this to gel. When I do, an activated charcoal and baking powder or cocoa powder have to gel to get the desired colors, or they don't turn out like you want. So I'm soaping pretty warm. I'm going to put this in a nice warm spot and let it go to a nice hot gel, which you all know I like anyway. Gives nice colors and molds easily. And makes a nice hard bar of soap. So let's just divide these off into equal containers. Close is 100% good enough, which I'm not right now. So let's scrape this out. And we'll get these as close as possible, just eyeballing them. So that one needs a little more. Maybe a little from this one to kind of balance it out. And we're close enough. Now I can tell if I poured this right now, it would probably not make the best soap. It would probably start to separate because it's not emulsified well enough, but that's all right. That's going to help me keep it thin so I can make a nice pour. So let's take my whisk and just kind of stir them in by hand, lightest to darkest, so I can do minimal stick blending. So there's my white, do my brown, and the black. Because these are behaving well, and because the fragrance oil behaves well, and I'm going to barely hit it, I'm just going to go ahead and pour it into the two darker colors and stick blend it in. Just a few quick blasts. The white's unscented. So let's see, can you see? Yes, you can. We'll start with the white. Just get it emulsified. Oh yeah, behaving beautifully. That's all I'm going to do. We'll do the brown with the scent oil, fragrance oil. Kind of stir it just so I can minimally hit it. I mean, really, that's all. We'll do the same with the black, stir it so I can just minimally hit it. And that's it, let's pour. Yep, holding it beautifully, even at the warm temperature. So we're just going to do a pretty simple drop swirl. This is going to be a relatively simple soap. So we'll start with our white and get a nice base on the bottom, nice and smooth. It looks so good. And run a couple of lines of black down the center, pouring it high so it pierces. The same with our brown. White, and we're just going to keep doing this till we're out of soap. We'll save that just for the top. And some brown. Okay, now we're going to save this for the top. So, I have a little more black. Actually, I have a little extra, which I generally do when I need this mold, when I use this mold. So I'm just going to kind of jiggle and shimmy and shake and tap, tap, tap. That's just a little too thin. This is behaving beautifully. So I'm going to shut us down for just a minute or two and come back. So I'll see you in just a little while. Alright, so I am ready to put a top on it. Still behaving well. So I'm going to pour a line of white across the top slowly. And shake that up and pour a line of brown across the top. And shake that up. Pour a line of black across the top. Black's getting just a little grainy, but that's alright. Oh shoot, too much, that's alright. That's alright, we'll deal with it. Alright. Now, let's take my thermometer and I'm going to try just do this. Yeah, it's working. Not quite as well as I'd hoped, but it's still doing the thing. We're making a nice top on it. And this Lingonberry Spice smells so good. It is so worth a fragrance that discolors. Alright. And there we have it. Let's tap this on the ground so I don't deafen you. And guess what, Denise? Tomorrow, when I cut this, we're going to have a good looking bar of soap. And a good smelling bar of soap. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for the cut. Alright then, bye. Okay, so we're back to cut the soap. It's been almost 14 hours and it's ready. I'd mentioned in the making video how activated charcoal needs to gel to turn that nice black. See, this is one that just sat on the counter and it didn't gel. You see how light that black is? Really strange that it does that. And I used the recommended amount, so anyway, hopefully this soap did go through a nice gel. It should have, so you're going to find out with me. And I can tell it did because it unmolds easily. That is so neat to watch that airlock break and just feel that breaking loose and popping out. Maybe. Yep, it's loose. There we go. Oh yeah, nice slick sides, beautiful. Beautiful, and it smells so good. So let's see what it looks like inside. Oh yeah. Now that didn't darken as much as I wanted it to, so it might not have been a real hot gel. But, oh yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice, nice. got some light there, so I think near the end we didn't get a full gel. Near the end of the mold where it's not as well insulated, we didn't get a full gel, which surprises me. Although look at the charcoal, look at the cocoa on the bottom. That's the color it's going to be when it's exposed to the air for a little while. Yeah, this one's really light. Okay, so let's get you over here to take a look. So what do you think? Denise, you still not like brown soap? Now I get it, blueberries shouldn't be brown. I really get that, understand that. So my suggestion, Denise, try another supplier. But don't discourage brown soap. Look at that, I think it's beautiful and it smells so good. Some fragrances just smell so good. You gotta go with it. Alright everybody, I'll see you next week and thanks for watching.